Back to the breaking news now. Just moments ago, the U.S. Senate voted to override President Obama's veto of a 9/11 bill by a vote of 97 to 1. If the House of Representatives agrees in a vote later today, as fully expected, it will be the first time the U.S. Congress, the House and the Senate, they have rejected a veto from President Obama's desk. Congress, the House and the Senate, they have rejected a veto from President Obama's desk. It's called the Justice Against Sponsors of Terrorism Act. The main point of it's called the Justice Against Sponsors of Terrorism Act. The main point of disagreement was the inclusion of the provision that will allow families of 9/11 victims to sue the government of Saudi Arabia over the attacks. It also allows federal courts to impose liabilities on people involved in international terror attacks against U.S. nationals. Joining us now from Capitol Hill is New York Republican Congressman Peter King. Congressman, thanks very much for joining us. I know you support overriding the veto. You believe it will happen also in the House of Representatives. But you also know the president and his top national security advisors are warning of very severe national security consequences for the United States. Do you not take that worry into consideration?
Bill, Wolf, I am the prime sponsor of this bill in the House. I've worked on this now for 4, 5, 6 years. And no, we've taken all of this into account. And the fact is, all we are doing is closing a loophole in the law. The way the law currently is, and this involves sovereign immunity, is that if a terrorist government actually would carry out a terrorist attack here in the United States, if they actually planned it and carried it out here in the United States, that they could be sued. The court in New York, though, unfortunately in this case, said that because it was planned overseas, if there was Saudi involvement, it was overseas, they couldn't be sued. So what we're saying is that no matter where the attack is planned, whether it's planned from overseas or they're planned here in the United States, that a lawsuit can be brought.